Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 19th. We are just going to get going here. Sorry, I wanted to get a really good shuffle there, so let's see what is going on for you. You have this Enlightenment card and this Renewal card. I kind of feel like you have this new sense of enthusiasm, like something. I don't know, I feel really good about this here, Cancer. It's almost like something is giving you hope, or something is kind of renewing your hope that something is possible in your life. So it's like maybe you didn't think that it would be possible for you to, have a successful relationship or have a successful business or whatever. And it's like something is, it's almost like a second chance. I wouldn't call it a second chance because, I don't really feel that's what it is. But it's almost as if you feel like you're getting a second chance to, do something that you want to do, or, to accomplish something that you've wanted to accomplish for a long time. Like, here you go, Six of Cups. Six of Cups is kind of like a second chance card. So, I definitely feel that type of energy. I don't think you're going back to the past, but I do feel, again, like I said, if you wanted to start a business, or have not had a successful business like you want, you could be doing something there. If you have not had a successful relationship, it's like there's a successful relationship coming in for you, and it's this is overall, I feel like this is something that you kind of feel like you lost, not like lost, but just maybe you feel like you never thought it was possible. And really, I feel like the reading is very simple. I feel like it's just saying that you have found, maybe you are discovering like a different way to approach something, and that's what's leading to success. So damn, that was a mouthful. I love this for you here, Cancer, because I feel like you're getting something you want in life, but it's probably just in a different way. You have the Six of Pentacles, and I kind of feel like what has been happening is that maybe you've been giving energy to the wrong things in your life, or you've been putting energy into like the wrong direction. It's like if you're looking for love, maybe you've been using Tinder or something like that, and maybe that just doesn't work for you, right? And so it's like you're discovering something else. So maybe you start going out with friends and you actually meet a person, right? It's almost like it's like your approach to something has completely changed. That's the feeling I get in this reading. Same thing in business as well. It kind of, I'm really surprised, like the Star, or even the Judgment card hasn't shown up in a reading like this, because the feeling I get, it's more like an aha moment. Yeah, I would even take the Tower, because some people say, oh, the Tower's a bad card, but really not. It's just part of the tarot, and sometimes the Tower can represent an aha moment, or like a sudden realization. And that's kind of the feeling I get here, is like you're having some sort of realization this week, or you could be very soon. And, this is something that's going to wake you up. I feel like it's going to break you free from like a repetitive cycle. Even in the area of the good stuff, you have this round and round card. We'll talk about it, but it's like a round and round situation. Obviously, it's showing up in the good stuff, which tells me that you are getting out of some sort of round and round situation, like you're breaking free. You have the Two of Swords. Again, she is only thinking this or that, right? She has those two swords, but there's this new island behind her. I always say that the Two of Swords is my card of like third place solutions, where she might think like the only way she can have love is to either, meet someone on Tinder, or to go line dancing, and she can only meet someone one of those two ways. But really, there's like a third option. Maybe in business, maybe you think that you can only have two choices in business, but there might be something else that you haven't discovered that you're really good at. So, I kind of feel that energy here with the Two of Swords, where it's like you're about to discover something that either you're really good at, or like a natural at. And, especially in work or business, that could be great. It looks to me like, there's some sort of victory with the Chariot coming in for you, but let's see. With the Six of Pentacles, you have the King of Pentacles. Definitely could be love. I do feel love here. Obviously, you end with the Lovers. The King of Pentacles could be an earth sign. You have earth and water stand out to me in this reading. Could be like an earth sign with water, water sign with earth. Take it how it resonates. But, what I would say here is that the King of Pentacles is great for love, because it's like a person who's serious. It's a person who wants something long term. It's also great for money. So I feel for a lot of you, you could be very focused on like improving your finances, coming up with new ways to make money. You could be looking for permanent changes in your money, where it's like not so, sometimes I think of the King of Pentacles, like normally in life, finances can be like just like this, like up and down, up and down, up and down. And this is like much more stable. It doesn't say that there won't be ups and downs, but it's like much more of a predictable financial energy. Let's put it that way. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the Two of Swords. I kind of get like, what are you waiting for here? Two of Swords twice with the Four of Pentacles. It's like the Two of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles are stuck. They're very much stuck energies. The Two of Swords can be a stalemate. The Four of Pentacles is just holding on too tightly to something. And it's like sometimes I think, I don't know. I kind of feel like people feel beaten up right now. I kind of feel like this is a collective energy where it's like, I feel like everybody's tired. I feel like everybody's, kind of like tried a bunch of things, in life to be successful. And I feel like collectively there's this like collective tiredness, right? And so I think when we do that a bunch of times, get tired, then we just kind of surrender and we say, well, I guess this is my life. And I feel like this reading is saying, like, don't surrender here, with this right here, Chariot. The Chariot driver would never surrender. You are the Chariot. And he is a card that says where there's a will, there's a way. So he will not stop. He will run your ass over if you get in his way, right? So I feel like that's the attitude that you need to develop. With the Two of Swords, yes, Two of Cups. Like literally, you go Two of Cups. The Temperance card is mixing together Two Cups to the Six of Cups. I feel like there is a perfect match coming in for you. I even think that you two mix well together is literally what that Temperance card says. So if you're looking for love, there's like, clearly there could be a soulmate coming in for you. I would say that with the Six of Cups, I do not think it's a person from the past. I feel like it's a new person. The Six of Cups to me can just be like a soulmate. And I would also say that I feel like it's protected. They are inside these castle walls here, and there's a guard right here protecting them. So I kind of feel like there's a divinely guided connection coming in for you. I even think some of you have an eye on a person. Maybe it's a boss. I remember saying this. So Cancer, what you don't know, I've already done your reading. Something happened yesterday where for some weird reason my audio didn't record. I don't even know how it's possible. Literally the only way to turn it off is from my computer that runs everything over here. And I don't even know how it's possible. I don't get it. But anyway, I did a bunch of readings yesterday. They didn't record, unfortunately. But I remember saying something about like you could be interested in someone that you feel like is out of your league. I don't think it's the right term to use, but it's like maybe it's like a boss or someone you look up to. And I feel like what you need to realize is like if you're interested in someone like this, I feel like this person was like made for you. So, for some of you, I feel like you're about to get like a gift in the area of your love life because it's like you're getting someone very special, Next, you have this skunk spirit says, know your worth. Like literally, that's basically what I just said. You have this whale spirit. It says, trust in the great mystery. I feel like it is a very mysterious time. There are no like clear answers right now. It's a very mysterious time. I think that, having Neptune and Pisces is extremely difficult. I'm a Pisces, and I can't even handle Neptune and Pisces. So, to me, I don't think Neptune rules Pisces in the first place. Don't even get me started. I could rant about Neptune and Pisces all day long. And what I would say is that I think Jupiter rules Pisces. I've read a billion charts of Pisces specifically, right? And I can look at their chart and I can see every single one just based off of transits to their Jupiter and where their Jupiter is. I can see how Jupiter rules Pisces. Jupiter was the ancient ruler of Pisces. I think Jupiter is still the ruler of Pisces. Nothing has changed, right? I've seen it in a million charts, so a billion. And what I would say here is that Neptune and Pisces is very confusing. It's very murky. It's the deep ocean, but it's like rough ocean. It's like imagine being in the middle of the ocean with like 10 hurricanes over your head. It would just be like being in a blender, right? And so it's very murky, very confusing. And I think that what Neptune and Pisces does is it kind of removes the milestones. If you're like trying to achieve a goal or trying to get something, it's like normally I think in life we try to achieve something and we get little clues that we're going in the right direction. It's like those clues I think are much farther apart, meaning that you have to work maybe much harder or you have to make more mistakes or whatever to get to those points. You might be thinking that's a bad thing. I actually think it's a good thing because no one does it. So if you do it, you're going to be much more successful. You have the Eight of Cups, the Temperance card, and the King of Cups here. The Eight of Cups is like walking away from things that no longer serve you. Again, no settling at this time. I'm pretty sure I said something to you yesterday in that reading that got destroyed about needing to make sure you don't settle. When we settle for things that we know aren't right, then the universe is like, well, this is what you say you deserve, so this is all you're going to get. So no settling on anything at this time. I feel like it's saying walk away from things that no longer serve you. You have the Temperance card here. Again, Temperance is about like mixing things together. So I do feel like some of you could be mixing two things together here with this energy. I also feel that for some of you, that you're going through a transformation in your life. I don't I don't want to say that I think your life is becoming more fair, but it kind of gives me that vibe, because we go down to the Justice card here, and the Justice card could be like fairness, and you also have the Six of Pentacles up here. But again, that's not like popping into my head as the correct word. It's more, I feel balance maybe is a better word, or it's like just more, it is kind of more fair, because I feel, like work or business, if you do a certain amount of work, you're probably getting paid your worth. So you could be getting a new job or starting something new. Could be the same thing in love. You have this King of Cups here. So I definitely feel that there could be love coming in for you with the King of Cups. I feel that it could be a water sign, it could be an earth sign, like I said. Those two stand out for me. I didn't even notice this. You have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. I love the King and Queen of Pentacles for love, because to me, it represents like two people who are very serious, two people who want to have a deep connection, who like are, want to put the work in. They're, King and Queen of Pentacles are kind of like my favorite divine counterparts to show up in a reading, because, again, they really want to put in the work here. This is also great for your finances. So for those of you that are, focusing on finances, really good. With the Eight of Cups, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Someone needs to make a move. I think I said something to you about this yesterday as well. It's like there's too much hesitation. And I'm pretty sure that you had the Knight of Pentacles yesterday. So I feel like some of you could be hesitating as far as love is concerned. Maybe you're interested in a person, you're hesitating, or it could be them as well. Take how it resonates, but it's like a move needs to be made is what I'm trying to spit out here. So it's like someone needs to get moving, With the Temperance card, you have the King of Swords. You had the King of Swords yesterday, and this is where I was saying that basically it kind of gave me the vibes that, again, some of you could be more, you could be interested in a mentor or like a boss or someone you look up to. And again, gender doesn't matter. It could just be someone that you see as very mature, or it's just like a person maybe that you look up to. I always think of the King of Swords as someone that you kind of like look up to. It's usually a person who has like a lot of knowledge and wisdom as well. And, I kind of feel that here. Also, by the way, if you are having any problems at all in your life going this direction in the Justice card, I always look at the King of Swords as a person who can solve your problems very quickly. So this could be like in love, in like a legal matter. So if you have a legal matter, find a lawyer. If you have a medical issue, find a doctor, right? It's like a person who can solve things very quickly. With the King of Cups, you have the Two of Wands here. Two of Wands is about realizing that things can be different. He's normally standing at the top of a castle. And the whole story of the the Two of Wands, that guy that's standing at the top of the Two of Wands, is that he thinks he knows everything. He thinks he's experienced everything that there is to experience. And so he's just not like open to the fact that things can be different, that his story can change. And so he needs to get out into the world. He normally has the whole world in his hands, and it's like he needs to get out into the world so he can realize that things can change. So I feel like for some of you, it's kind of like saying you need to get out into the world and have new experiences, meet new people, stuff like that. And same thing in love. Like if your story has been round and round, it just says go try to find love in a different way. Same thing in business as well. It's like if your business has been the same, it's like what is different that you could do that would change the story. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this card that says you're going to make mistakes. And I think I said something about this. And it's okay. Sometimes you learn by messing up. There you go. We were talking about Neptune and Pisces. You have this card that says, don't let people suck the air out of your spirit. Yeah, I feel like, number one, only listen to yourself. I feel like you desperately just only need to listen to yourself here and listen to your inner voice, what your inner voice is telling you. Because, again, I get this feeling here in this reading that you're about to cross over into, like, an amazing time of your life. You have this Between Worlds card at the end, which is one of my favorite cards in the Wisdom of the Oracle. And it kind of says like you're going from, it's like, I'll show you, but it's like black and white to color. It's like you're stepping into a, much more vibrant energy, a much better life. And yeah, I just love it. It's a really good energy. So I feel like some of you need to kind of not listen to people. There might be people who are telling you like, oh, this won't be possible, or you can't have, these things in your life, but you actually can. You have the Six of Cups, the Chariot, and the Justice card. It's almost like you're getting a karmic gift here. The Six of Cups can represent a gift from the universe. I always say that usually the gift we receive from the Six of Cups is a turnaround in our life, meaning we usually receive, like we're bumping up against an obstacle, in life, and then when we get the Six of Cups in a reading, that obstacle can be removed, but it could just be a gift. And that's what I feel here. I feel like there's some sort of unexpected gift. It's like a karmic gift. You have the Justice card. It's something, it's popping into my head as something that you have earned, so I don't know. This could be love, and it could be a person who's like a gift, and I would go for it. I kind of feel like it's something that you earned here, maybe for just being a good person or whatever. I also would pay very close attention to Justice. Justice is a card of cause and effect. It says if you put work into something, what are the results that you get from the work that you put into things? And we really need to pay attention to cause and effect with the Justice card. So, I'd make sure to pay attention to that. You also have the Chariot. Chariot is a card of a victory. It's also a card of, it's like a card of taking control. It's a card of that says where there's a will, there's a way. So I feel like you need to make sure to put energy in to things that you want to be successful. He really takes control of his destiny. So I feel like as long as you're doing that, things will be very good for you at this time. Let's see here. With the Six of Cups, you have the Page of Swords here. Page of Swords is someone, I'm wondering if either you have your eye on someone or they have their eye on you here. So there could be a person who's interested in you already. Again, it could be a boss. Like I said this yesterday, and because of the King of Swords, and you have the King of Swords in this reading. So it could be like someone you look up to, right? Maybe that's a better way to put it. But I would go for it here, Cancer. It could be someone you really look up to here. I also am getting that it could be like a friend or like a childhood friend with that Six of Cups. So it could be someone that you already know. And I feel like you're both interested in each other, but someone just has to say it, right? Or, I don't know. I feel like I've said this to you before. Maybe you need to learn how to flirt or something like that, right? With the Chariot, you have the Five of Pentacles. This could be holding you back here, feeling like you don't have the resources necessary to be able to do something that you want to do. But what's interesting is we go down to the Queen of Pentacles, which is like the resources. It's like sometimes I think maybe we want something like to start a business, and the universe is like, no, you can't have this until you get started. And then if you get started, then the resources will show up. Same thing with like love as well. It's like if you want love, maybe you're thinking like, oh, I can't have this person, they're out of my league. But the universe is like saying, well, if you would, flirt with them, or if you would talk to them, they will be in your league. But it's like which came first, the chicken or the egg? And I feel like you kind of believing that you deserve something is what needs to come first. With the Justice card, you have the Queen of Swords here. King and Queen of Swords right here. King and Queen of Swords are my least favorite divine counterparts. So the other thing that could be holding you back in love is like a past hurt. With the Queen of Swords, definitely something that could be going on here. I also feel that for some of you, you see things very clearly now. The Queen of Swords normally only has clouds halfway up her body, and it kind of says that she finally sees like her future very, very clear. Next, you in the area of the good stuff, it doesn't matter what shows up here, it's going to be good no matter what. You have this Between Worlds card and this Round Around card. I just want to show you this card. This is my favorite card in this deck. Or not my favorite, but one of. It's like you're stepping into a much more vibrant kind of world here. I feel like things are improving for you. Things are going to be getting better for you in your life and all this other stuff. I also feel there's like more happiness. It's like you feel different to me at the end here of this reading. Much more fresh energy, I would call it. So I definitely like to see that. The Round Around card would say that you're ending a cycle. Normally it would say that you need to end a cycle, but again, it's coming up in the good stuff, so you're bringing something to an end. You have the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Lovers could definitely be a love showing up in your life, so I feel like there could be a divinely guided connection. It is divinely guided because this is your higher self angel right here, and it's like, I really feel that if you're attracting a person, I feel like it's, your higher self is really attracting to like two people together here. I also feel even if you don't want love, this to me would just say that you're kind of embracing a new path that is going to lead to a lot of success. Traditionally, the Lovers was a card of being at a crossroads, like having some choices to make. So I feel like some of you are making some new choices in life. You have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords tells me that something is rushing into your life. Normally, again, I'm not the biggest fan of the Knight of Swords. To me, I don't really like him as a card. I don't know why, I just don't. And, what I'd say here, though, is it's showing up in the good stuff. So I feel like something is rushing into your life, and it's probably going to move very quickly. That might scare you at first, but again, sometimes I think in life, there are certain situations where the situation progresses quickly because it's meant for you. And, I kind of get that energy here, Cancer, where it's like something is meant for you, and that's why it's progressing quickly, whether it's a relationship, business, or otherwise. You have the Queen of Pentacles, again, gathering your resources, definitely some sort of increase in your resources. But again, to get this increase, I feel like you have to, kind of like take the risk first. You have to get started on something first. Let's see. With the Lovers, you have the World. Yes. I'm wondering, there could be travel here going this way. I mean, Two of Wands, are you kidding? King of Cups. Five of Pentacles, Chariot, World, Lovers. It's like maybe it's a long distance relationship. I have the word college popping into my head as well. It's like maybe you met someone in college and they live at a distance or something like that, and that could be the person you're interested in. I don't know. I feel like there's distance here. And again, I feel like what you need to realize is that you will have the resources if you get started. So, I feel that some of you might want to move as well. And again, I feel like, I always tell the story. My brother and I, we moved to Seattle years ago. We don't live there anymore, but we moved there and we didn't really have the money at the time to do it. But it's like we just did it. We just started putting things into motion and everything fell into place. So, it's like sometimes you just have to get started. With the Knight of Swords, you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands says, when you know that you will be successful, then you will be successful. It's a card of conviction. It's a card of believing something very deeply. And again, the Chariot is also kind of like a card of conviction. It's a card that says, when you know that you will be successful, then you will be successful. With the Queen of Pentacles, here you go. You have the Ten of Pentacles. I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of wealth. I feel like there's a lot of success, abundance, and good things coming in for you with the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, like building, leaving a legacy. Probably the best thing that we could focus on right now is the Ten of Pentacles. We have Uranus and Taurus, Jupiter and Taurus, all about building and leaving a legacy. So, and obviously this isn't something that happens overnight. It takes years. So, but again, it's like a position of security that you are attracting here. You have this bold card. It says plenty of material things. So there you go. Definitely a lot of abundance coming in for you here. You have this Carriage. It says a journey, either physical or mental. There was travel right here. Go in this direction. So if you're wanting to travel, move, go on an adventure, I would definitely say you should do it. You have this Nest. It says emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Yeah, if you're attracting a person, I feel like a person, that's important to them as well. You have this Wishbone. It says a wish will be granted. So if you have a wish, make a wish. Or I feel like a wish is being granted here. You have this Basket. It says recognition, reward for merit. Look at this. These two cards look very similar to me. So they both have fruit in them. So it's like, I kind of feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in for you as well. But pretty interesting reading here, Cancer. So thank you for being here, Cancer, and definitely enjoy your week.